If you're a woman over 40 and you're feeling like your body is changing faster than you can keep up, you're not alone. Over 50 here. Your energy dips, you're losing your muscles, your clothes are no longer fitting, and you no longer enjoy looking in the mirror. I've got good news for you. One of the most powerful tools to support your body as it shifts is protein. And I'm not talking about protein powders or extreme diets, just real food, rich food with amino acid that your body craves and needs. Let's discuss why this matters, what kind of meals make the biggest difference without needing a recipe book and a long shopping list. Especially if you're so busy, you've got your kids, you've got your work, you've got other things to do. So the last thing you need to do is running around with a recipe book. Welcome to Aduke Cooking, and thank you for stopping by. So why does protein really matter after 40? As we age, especially after 40, our estrogen levels begin to decline. That drop affects our bone density, it affects our muscle mass, it also affects our metabolism, it affects our skin, our hair, our mood, you name it, the list could go on. And with less estrogen, we also lose our natural ability to maintain lean muscles. This is where protein, an essential amino acid, comes in. They are the building blocks your body uses to repair and rebuild muscle, keep your metabolism from slowing down to a crawl, supports your hormones, and even helps your brain and your mood, especially when you're over 50 like me. But here's the thing, our body gets less efficient at using protein as we age. So we actually need more of it, not less. Not huge portions, just well-built protein-rich meals throughout our day. So we just need enough throughout our day. We need enough protein in each of our meals throughout the day. Now, the power of amino acids. Let's zoom in. Protein is made up of amino acids, and 9 of them are essential, meaning you have to get them from food. One of the most important ones for aging strong is leucine. Leucine is the spark that tells your body, let's build muscle. And that's what we need as we age. The last thing we need is to be growing old, looking frail. Without it, your body cannot activate muscle repair, even if you eat enough protein overall. That is why choosing the right source of protein matters. Choosing the right source of protein matters. So let's look at the top protein meals, being plant, being animal. Let's talk about it. No fluff, no complication, just real food that you can throw together and know you're doing your body a big favor. If you're animal-based or if you eat both, here's a list of my top 10 choices of animal foods with high protein. Grilled ribeye. This is packed with protein, so about 8 ounces of grilled ribeye will give you about 62 grams of protein. It has no carbs and 42 grams of fat in it, one sitting. You could talk about salmon with some eggs. That will give you about 50 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, and about 36 grams of fat in it. Let's look at ground beef, 90-10 ratio, about 8 ounces, no bread. That will give you about 46 grams of protein, 1 gram of carbs, and about 28 grams of fat. And that's good fat I'm talking about here. We have chicken thighs. I won't go for chicken breast, chicken thighs. You want to go where the fat is. That will give you about 45 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and about 30 grams of fat. And that's good fat again, saturated fat. Lamb chops, about 6 ounces will give you about 40 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and 32 grams of fat. Then we have pan-fried liver, You can have that with some eggs too. Grilled duck breasts, boiled shrimps, grilled breast with bone broth. So I'm adding bone broth to it just to give it more nourishment. And rack of lamb. This is my new favorite. Now each of these that I just mentioned would give you at least between 40 and 60 grams of high quality protein with plenty of leucine. Remember I mentioned leucine at the beginning. But if you're not animal based, you're more of a plant based, here's a list for you too. Lettuce stew with quinoa. You can try tofu stir fried with broccoli, chai pudding with seeds on top of it. And these meals will offer at least between 20 to 30 grams of protein. And when you combine legumes with seeds or whole grains, you will cover all the essential amino acids, including the leucine. So you need to add more food, especially if you're eating plant-based. And they are all made with whole food, real foods, no processed meats, no powders, just ingredients, just food that you do recognize. Now, because we just want to keep it simple. Yeah, and your body will thank you if you're able to pull this together. Now, here's the part I really want you to remember, the things that bring this all together. Keep it simple, stick to whole food base and nutrition dense, and that's it. You don't need to count every gram or obsess over what your calories or cook 5 different things for every meal. What is important is you just need to prioritize your protein. How much protein are you having in each meal? Try and spread it across, especially as we age. What I like about protein, especially at the beginning of the day, is it makes you feel full longer. I try and pack myself at least with between 40 to 60 grams of protein. And I get that through eggs, and sometimes I'll have a bit of steak too. So it's important you spread it over throughout the day. You're feeding your strength, your energy, your future when you start to prioritize and understand the importance of protein. So whether it's a piece of grilled chicken, a warm bowl of lentils, or a handful of seeds on your tofu, focus on the basics and your body will handle the rest. If you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments. And if you want a free one-page guide of these meals which I've spoken about with the protein, just put a comment and I'll send it to you. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress and protein. I know you've got this. I know you've got this. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Have a good day and eat your protein.